hit that three.
Yeah. And I had to over. Are we good? Okay. We Need Answers podcast. This episode 35. On a weekday, on the one fresh off of work. Niggas just fresh off the grind with Jack and Joe number 2. But today we got the episode we gonna call it the Coach's Corner. We got Mardy in here, Chavez, Chad, aka Coach C, and the young boy Joe. Here to talk about how it is on that field and that basketball court on the coaching tip and the experiences learning throughout the process. Another necessary episode because we all know and everybody know how sports is a big part of people's lives, kids' lives coming up. It gives some kids a father figure, it gives some kids an outlet and everything else. So you just never know. You know, we always look at the court and the field and the outcome and making it to that league, but you just never know how much impact it put on a kid's life coming up. And even in the coach's position, as far as giving back, because it's definitely helping change his lives and improving lives, and hopefully continue to do so. So, got the guys on here to talk about how they got into it, what made them start coaching, and what's the plans for the future for real. So, we can start going around for just say your name and who you coaching. Just your name and what y'all coaching, your position and all that shit.
Pretty much Coach Mardy, Pikesville Wildcats. Right now we 7U. We just got finished riding out 13U off the high school. Been coaching 4 years at Pikesville. Been playing football since I was 10. Okay. So pretty much I got into football, just the love and the passion, and just being on the field. Also by me having my social work background, find football therapeutic for myself and also for the kids, give them their outlet to come there, build that brotherhood, had them positive male role models in their life. Okay. And also to teach them the skills, more than football, discipline. Teach them education is the key. Also give them that platform to showcase their skills, to utilize football to obtain education. Right. And what I mean by teaching them the skills, going to high school, possible land a scholarship, going to college, and meaning if a kid get a full ride to scholarship and if they never see the football field, I'm okay with that because football is real short. And a lot of these kids don't understand football is one play, one injury away. Right. So it's all about, getting education. One mistake away, and education is the key. Just providing that toolage, to prepare them for the future.
That's what it is. Okay. See?
Coach C, I've been coaching about 7 or 8 years. And I got into it. I used to play for the Pikesville organization, so it was always in my plan to give back to where I started from, where I learned a lot of things from, where I had a lot of role models from. Okay. So it was real important. Plus, it's like my safe haven. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't say it saved my life, but it gave me additional purpose for life. Right. Helped me cope with a lot of things. Mother having cancer. Losing friends at an early age, whether it's through the streets or the system. Yeah. So it was always in my plan to give back. Because we always talk about all the time, if we a coaching staff, if you say 2 kids, I say 2 kids, you say 2 kids, you say 2 kids.
We successful?
We successful. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't just stop with the kids, because it go all the way down to their families. Right. They take it back home, their little brothers, or even when they go away to school, their teammates.
Pass it
down. You know what I'm saying? They pass it down and keep going. Yeah. And that's the circle of life. Right. The circle of success is what we like to call it. Okay. We just try to keep it going. That's why I do it.
All right.
Coach Chavez. I coach at Our Lady of Mount Carmel High School. I'm the head JV coach, assistant varsity coach.
Okay, you out there with the big boys.
Yeah. Playing an A conference. Okay. I got into coaching just I've been loving the game. Like growing up, played this stuff like 5, 6. Mm-hmm. Coached my little brother and them before. Wound up coaching my little cousin in rec ball. Wound up getting a paid middle school job. At the middle school job, my old high school called me, told me to come take a job there. First year coaching JV, this year went like 19-7. Okay. But as far as coaching, it's just been an outlet to kids other than their father, big brother, mentor. Yeah. Be able to hang out with them, pick them up. And by me being young, they connect more to me than the older guys.
Huge difference.
It'd be like, man, I can talk to you about sex, girls, why not? Why shouldn't I do drugs? What school should I go to? Just stuff versus that. That's all.
Yeah, believe it or not, those kids, they come to the coaches before they go to their parents on certain topics,
Right.
So we just creating a safe environment overall for the kids.
We let them know, like, our phones open 24/7. We got one of our players, Joe, he can hit me 2 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, if I'm up, hey, what's up? What's going on? You straight?
Right.
Like, but that's the thing. A lot of times, man, people, they coaching for the wrong reasons. Like, they be in it for self more so than actual kids.
Coach
You
because
can see that.
they wasn't good or need a trophy. But
Right, you know what I'm saying?
on my teams, we win championships. I get a trophy to the kid that played the best that weekend.
Okay.
He can have it. Ain't no need of me collecting dust, but
Right. What question about that? If y'all feel like the guys that jump in it for the wrong reason, do they be like assholes on the coaching tip to the kids?
You can it show.
Okay.
It show off the break. You can tell like their motives. It don't be where it need to be at.
Yeah.
It be more so the self game than the game of the actual team, or just the players or even the environment. Man.
More about winning
It's
versus empowering the kids.
Honestly, it don't even be about winning. It be about acknowledgement
Okay.
and stuff like that.
about social media.
Social media.
Social media done changed the game, so a lot of people expose their own self.
Right.
You know.
It's gonna work in silence, man. We in the gym all the time. I don't gotta post nothing like that. I done won this, I don't gotta say that. I did this, I ain't gotta say that. If you know, you know. That's
Your resume gonna speak for
Yeah,
itself
social
anyway.
media most definitely.
Most of the time we posting to showcase the kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not more so.
Or to get other kids.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
recruit method.
Yeah, because you gotta show your work too.
Yeah.
Your work gotta speak for it. So and before I got another question, but I seen recently on Twitter they've been talking about this whole best programs in the county and the city lately.
They know what's
So
up.
I mean I seen definitely seen that Pikeville is the one in the county.
Ask about the pros.
Okay.
Ask about the pros and D1 athletes. That's all you got. That's all you got.
Yeah, Pikesville definitely been around since, how many years been there? 20?
This is
We
20.
just had 20 year anniversary last year.
Okay. Who came out of who went in the league that came out of it?
Man, I'll take my
Okay,
before he went to West
You
Falls.
got Fish.
He played Fish, and Fish played for us. We got numerous D1 athletes. We got all the Savage boys. We got Jaden Blue, Jaleel Brown, Breon Noel. Probably my personal pick, of course. I mean, I'm a little biased, but the #1 basketball player in the state of Maryland, Ace Baldwin. Ace Ball, you know what I'm saying? Like it can go down the line.
Right.
I'm telling it's so many names I can't even name, and they always come back and show love. It's like it's like a college. It's like a college. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna show me personally. If we can't get a kid, I'm gonna send my kid to Secret Society. I ain't gonna lie. I love what they doing down there. Not saying other programs not right, not like that, but me personally, I love what they doing.
It take a lot to give somebody that too. So that's what's up. That means a lot for another program to recognize.
Yeah, and it go vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Now I played for Woodlawn Falcons back in the day, so I ain't going. We got a few players in the league. We got Corey Fuller and all that. I mean, we had some top players coming out as well, but I definitely gotta give credit to Pikesville. I could have went back home to Woodlawn, but I felt like Pikesville was just right for me with my guys. My man Mo introduced me to Savage, and it just felt right.
Mm-hmm.
I could have went back to Woodlawn, but it just felt right at Pikesville. I'm glad I'm there.
Lord Joe, we're talking about what your part. What was you playing? What position you was at when you jumped on it?
I've been playing for about 8-9 years now.
How old are you now?
I'm 14.
Okay.
I played D tackle.
Okay.
And it's like I just hopped in football because it's something to do, keep you out the streets, so you don't end up like everybody else.
Right.
Like most of my closest friends came from football, and like the coaches too. Some of them who don't forget about you after you play for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these guys right here.
That's what's up. What they give me one thing that you feel like they instilled in you, like you learned from them.
Be a man.
Okay, that's real.
Teach you to grow up and like don't always listen to like social media and stuff.
That's real. Very important. See, that's something that we ain't had to experience that coming up. We see the outcomes of it now, so it's like, yeah, it's very important to know not to stick on that shit. Don't let social media raise your kids at all. That's dead. So y'all talked about Savage. I know y'all said this like kind of like y'all mentors, or how y'all get in, how y'all run into Savage, and how y'all like the introduction to the coaching and stuff.
Well, my first year up there, I was coaching with another coach, and it wasn't going the best. So Savage had right in there.
Okay.
And I don't know, it just kind of clicked. It was right, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, we get a lot of heat from that because I don't know what it is about us, but he kind of took us under our wing. He been coaching for numerous years, over 20 years, and he don't have too many proteges, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's really an honor and a privilege. Like I said, he taught us a lot coming from the coaching aspect. It's different from coming from a player than an actual coach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it taught us how to connect with these kids, and
It's a big difference.
it's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Like even him being a basketball coach, even he, you know, he got ties with Chavez too, because he was always with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he supported the team so much. When the outside looking in, they always say, "Oh yeah, Coach Chavez, he coach on Pikesville, you coach on Pikesville," and it's vice versa.
Okay.
They think I'm rocking with him on his AU tip. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we rock. Like we family.
Okay.
So, but yeah, Savage, man. Like I said, when he get up here, he gonna be able to have his own segment.
Okay.
He got a lot, man. He a true soldier, In my personal opinion, one of the best to ever do it to come from it.
Definitely one of the best ever do it.
Yeah.
But I met Savage. I actually met Savage through CMO. Matter of fact, 2016. I just finished grad school.
Shout
I
out
always
to Coach Mo, man.
shout out to Coach Mo. So they introduced me to Savage. Like, yeah, why don't you come coach? Why don't you come coach? But due to school and work, then finally I said, man, I quit my jobs. I want to come coach football. They introduced me to Savage. I met Savage. Shout out to Coach Ward, Coach Rod, Coach Nate Johnson,
Rod.
Coach Rod. So Savage, and I came to Savage. I remember chopping it up. Savage looking at me like, he looking at me because he don't, you know, they keep it tight knit. So he was like, man, just and he gave me the opportunity, and I'm forever grateful for that. That's big bro right there, and definitely one of the best football pioneers from the city.
Okay.
His name definitely rings bells throughout the city.
Okay. Well, see who kind of like ushered you into the coaching? You got any old heads that looked out who put you on the game?
I got a lot of guys. Coach Dwayne, Baltimore Stars.
Okay.
Coach Thomas, Baltimore Stars. But really, keep it real. My little cousin, for real. Like Corey, my little cousin Corey. He asked me like, man, come coach me in rec ball. And from there, it just went from rec ball to AAU straight to high school.
Oh, he already had the team. They just ain't no coach.
No, I ain't had no coach.
Okay.
It was a guy. He was proud of the team, but he was a lawyer. He traveled a lot.
Okay.
So he told me step in one day
Yeah.
to practice, and all the kids just took to me, and they was like, man, don't leave. And we wound up.
Can't turn that down.
I mean, you know how it is with the kids.
Yeah, you lock in,
They
especially
see a
when they
young
want
face,
you
they
around.
can relate to you.
Mhm.
I mean, you listen to the same music, and they see you probably dress close like them, wear your hair like them.
Yeah.
That's all.
Right. So, question about this making the playbooks. I know, cause I know. Oh, before I say, I know a lot of coaches come from. You got to coach, like you said, lawyers and shit. Some people just give back certain shit.
Right.
Not really into the sport for real. It's just something to do.
Right.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
But y'all know, like being young niggas, y'all living, y'all still watching, y'all keeping up with the sports. Talk about how difficult is it to come up with these plays and the playbooks and to get the kids to lock in on this shit though.
Honestly, it's simple.
For real?
Honestly, it's simple. Like our format, like man, we play old school football.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, and that's what kind of throw a lot of guys off because you know they see us, they think we want to run spread and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we play smash mouth football.
Traditional shit. Okay.
And honestly, our best advantage is we know how to connect with the kids.
Yeah.
Like, and it goes both ways. If we tell Joe right now to run through this brick wall, he gonna do it.
Mhm.
And you know we gonna do it too. You know we gonna do it with him. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, and like Savage always say, he said, man, I can beat you with 5 plays. Because 5 plays gonna go 5 this way, 5 this way. So you got 10 plays.
Okay.
So we keep it simple. We keep it simple. Execution is the main thing.
Right.
Yeah, execution and it's my fault.
No, go ahead, bro.
A lot of research.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm a big fan of Oregon. Chip Kelly did, so I study a lot of Oregon.
Speak. Let me cut you off. I'm gonna keep your thought. I was talking about this a lot when Chip Kelly was with Philly. I felt like they gangster, yo.
Yeah.
They went far.
I say Chip
Kelly
Kelly ran himself in the wall because when he got there, he got rid of Vic, Deshaun Jackson.
But it worked though.
No, it worked, right? But at the same time, it was questionable. They were side-eyeing him. So when they seen how effective it was, then you got rid of the system. You got rid of Vic, Deshaun Jackson,
Yeah, the college mentality too.
Yeah.
LaShawn McCoy, all the guys that made your system work, you got rid of. But
you know how it is with the pros.
yeah, I mean it's a different.
They don't agree with the front office.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're getting rid of it.
Right.
And you know, he changed a lot of stuff like causing transportation to the game. what I'm saying? Like making all them ride the bus together, like the college atmosphere. They really wasn't.
Oh, they weren't doing that.
No, sir.
okay.
Like you see the walk-ups when they come.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Me and you might ride together, but you know, so not the whole team.
Okay.
Unless we a away game.
Right.
But no, I like what CeeLo just said. Soon Deshaun Jackson had that altercation, but they alleged him throwing gang signs in the field. They got him out of there.
Okay.
You feel me?
But go ahead, my bad.
But no, you good. No, I definitely study a lot of Oregon.
Okay.
Just come down to a lot of research. Most important is execution. And by the most important thing I learned by calling plays is it don't matter if you got 20 plays. If you can't execute 5 plays, scratch the whole playbook.
Yeah.
Like C said, man, if you can't go out there and dominate with 5 plays, we can change the formation, anything like that. If you can't execute 5 plays, scratch the whole playbook.
Don't get me wrong, we got a deep playbook. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying?
playbook deep, but
the playbook deep, yeah. But
just go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, but my training, I'm sorry, bro. But you see how passionate we about, like, it's my bro right here, so we be on the phone all day, all night,
Right.
just talking and brainstorming and throwing stuff back and back. I might be doing something in practice, he might see something, call me up, like, yo, let's just do this. Nah, you right. Cause he might catch something I don't catch, I might catch something he don't catch.
Okay.
But just most importantly is just that, kind of execution. Like, if you can execute 5 plays in a game, you feel me? You can play the scratch. Because at the end of the day, you can go out there with a whole deep playbook, a whole 20 plays, this and that. But at the end of the day, long as you got that chemistry and that bond with the kid,
It'll work.
It'll go a long way.
It'll work, go a long way.
Okay.
See, as far as basketball, I just stole plays from everybody.
Yeah.
No,
that's the thing.
From like Phil Jackson, Coach K, Calipari, even the Baltimore legends. Like, I mean, you can go back to Rivers at Randalltown. I done took his plays.
Yeah.
Coach Baseline, Coach Corbett, Sam Bryan, Coach Nick, like Coach Clashy, anybody.
Right.
If I see it click, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it and use it as mine.
Right. And go ahead, see you.
My
fault. You got it.
You good?
Go ahead, you gotta keep excusing yourself, nigga. You can cuss, nigga, cuss. It's like, no, go ahead.
But no, like, man, like, our thing is, we drill the hell out of our kids, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, we go around, like, even me and CeeLo, we went all the way out to Good Counsels, the St. Francis game. The whole game, you know what we studied? The referees.
Okay.
We studied the referees, how they call the game.
Okay.
Or why they in this position to make this call.
Okay.
So it's like attention to detail. We always say that. And like I said, he's a basketball guy, but I take his opinion on football more than a lot of guys I've talked to because I trust him and he know what he's talking about.
Okay.
I keep trying to get him into this football thing.
Oh, football come.
That's what I'm saying, because I did a basketball thing with him, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother basketball.
You play football too?
Yeah, I mean, I played from like 7 to 12, but
basketball is your shit though.
baseball really was my shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we all baseball players.
I wish I
Yeah, we all play baseball.
That's where the money is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, basketball was just always there. Like, all my cousins played it.
What position baseball?
Shortstop and pitch. That's all I played.
What y'all play?
I played third base.
Outfield, shortstop.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
play a
what's
little
up.
pitching.
I did shortstop and pitch. That's
Okay.
it.
I was home run king one year too. 12 years I was home run king.
Okay, that's what's up.
No, I wish I started baseball, but at baseball I got into football. I never went back.
Okay.
I wish I'd start with baseball.
Matter of fact, my old teammate Lamont Wade, he played for Minnesota Twins right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I heard somebody else say
Yeah.
that recently.
Yeah, he went to Maryland. He went to
Okay.
St. Paul to Maryland. Now he played for the Twins.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, I think you told me that
Yeah.
before. Question about the parents. How y'all feel about the parents? Like,
We
I
love
know
them.
it get
Love
tight
them.
sometimes. I
Love them.
know. Is it a love? Is it a love hate situation
We
sometimes?
love them. We love it.
It's a love hate thing. It's a
Okay.
love hate thing. But honestly, the better we got as coaches, the better the parents got with us.
Okay.
'Cause they trust our kids.
Okay.
We like, because once they see like we in there for the right thing, the parents let us rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The parents like, right, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that, it took me a while to be like, man, why the parents, they overburn, stepping over toes and stuff like that. Because they weren't confident in us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we was a little bit younger, our practice was a little different. But now that they see, they know what you're doing, they're going to let you rock.
And there's more mothers than fathers, ain't it? Or what?
No.
But this the group
No,
we
the group we just had, we was blessed, man.
Yeah,
It's
all
great,
day.
all day.
Our group last year.
His father, man,
That's what's up.
our
That's
kid, Kyron, his father, Bean, man, we had a lot
That's
of
what's up.
fathers,
That's
man.
what's
They
up.
brought Troy, man. Troy was our cameraman, and they
Big
was
shout out to
rocking with us the whole time, man.
That's good.
From the 7-on-7 down the University of Maryland. We went down there and killed it. We killed it so bad, they put us in a JV, in a JV class after that.
Okay.
Because we supposed to play 8th grade. We were 8th grade. But we killed it so bad, man said, no, y'all got to play with JV.
Okay.
We was getting trashed the first couple times, but after we, got the gist of it.
Got right.
Yeah, we got right. We lost in the championship, but, we made it work for it.
Yeah.
They're better than me. I don't talk to parents.
For real.
I got my 2 assistant coaches, Mark and Mike. I know y'all gonna watch it. Talk to Mark and Mike. Don't come well, as far as the AAU side, like high school side, they gonna send an email to the principal. You gotta sit down with the AD, all that other stuff. But high school side, you don't deal with too many parents too often.
Okay.
Other than like playing time and stuff like that. But if your kid can't play high school basketball, you shouldn't be coming to talk to me at all.
Okay.
Simple as that. You should be paid for it from elementary, middle school, and all
And
that.
that's another thing, like, especially what CEO just said, speaking on the rec level, like, you might got some parents come questioning about a kid playing time. If you're not in practice and actually watching what your kid doing, you can't really.
Okay.
We know who we got and who the best gonna be on the field. Everybody gonna play, but at the end of the day, when it's crunch time, we're going with our best 11 dogs.
Okay.
And you might get a parent, my kid not getting this, my kid not be getting that.
I know that come up a lot.
It do. And,
But that's why we bring out the film. For the most part, especially dealing with the older guys, we take every practice, every game, then tape. I'm saying, like, so and film don't lie.
So they can prove y'all.
Yeah, so you want to tell me, like, that's your kid right there, your kid number 45. You see him?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing right
That's
there?
good.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's on, I say that's on the downside, and I'll speak on the upside of it. Situation like us last year, we were so explosive last year. We was putting so many points on the board, we may not be able to get everybody a play that they want. And you may have some parents say, "Oh, my kid need more of this and that," but I mean, once we hit 25, 26 points, we in mercy rules. We can't even throw the ball no more. So, and that's another thing.
We put him 65?
66.
66.
Damn.
66, yeah.
Okay, that was a high.
Yeah, it was a high.
See,
Okay.
boy, but that's another thing. A lot of parents understand the rules of the game, so it's not that we don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, we tried our best, but if I
It's
can't
just
help,
how the football
I
game
can't help
work.
if we scoring 3 plays, 21 points, 1 quarter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Defense and all that, you know what I'm saying?
then you got special teams, defense.
Yeah, it's a lot of football.
Yeah, I mean, you appreciate parents for bringing them out, trusting you.
Yeah. Especially our group now, man. Our parents, we love our parents. We love our parents.
Some of you, yeah.
7U, Pikesville, 7U. Shout out to my Wildcats fans, 7U.
Yeah, but as far as being approached like that,
We love our
You ain't with none of that.
I don't be with none of that.
Okay.
I ain't with all that talking crazy. Why my child this? Why my child that?
What you used to being out there? That's Harford County.
That's Baltimore County.
Oh, okay.
Right in Essex.
What type of is it predominantly black or
No, it's
mixed?
predominantly white. I mean, I went there from 2007 to 2010, and it was like 3 black kids in my class. I had like 45 kids.
Okay.
White, I mean, white kids, rich parents, lawyers.
So talk about how the parents is the white parents.
The white parents, they are typical. I mean, you learn how to deal with racism.
Okay.
Don't hang with Chavez because he's gonna do this, or he might do that, or he
That's
might
what your
steal.
players family.
I mean, yeah, it was when I went there, but now.
Okay.
Yeah, but now we only have 1 white kid in our program,
Okay.
and because none of them white kids really gonna play basketball there. That's just all the black kids go there.
Yeah.
But as far as like when I went there, like we couldn't go to like certain white kids' houses.
Oh dang.
We couldn't ride in the cars with them. When stuff got missing in school, all the black
Blame
kids
on
got
y'all.
called down to the office.
Yeah,
You know how that goes.
Yeah,
So.
that's crazy. What about the so as far as like what's one of y'all like proudest moments on the building on the basketball court working with the kids?
I beat St. Francis this shit. That's my
Well, you JV, right?
I beat St. Francis and St. Francis.
Okay, that's hard.
I know y'all watching.
Okay.
I don't care if it's JV, I beat them.
Okay.
My proudest moment was
You said on the field?
Oh well, regardless,
Yeah,
just
go
as a
ahead.
coach, period.
Alright, well, I mean, there's a lot of proud moments, but I'll speak on the field. When we beat Bowie 12U.
I knew you. That's what I was going to
I ain't gonna lie.
They
Like,
nice.
they was
Okay.
at the time they was undefeated. It was like week 3. They was undefeated at the time. 12U.
Week 4.
Week 4. I just lost my starting quarterback.
Starting safety income.
starting safety went to the NBA YoungBoy concert on me.
Dang.
So I just lost my starting quarterback the week before due to an ankle injury. And my backup quarterback, we didn't really rep him, so I had to go in, really prepare him. He couldn't throw for a lick, but he had that IQ. He can dissect a defense.
Shout out to Maine.
Shout out to man, shout out to man. And I didn't really know how to feel because you know, as an OC going in the game, you ain't got your quarterback. It's like, man. So we went in the game, and like C said, man, old school football. We went in there, straight old school football, straight dominated. Mind you, we ain't complete one pass because he couldn't throw. Even his mother on the side, we tried one throw, his mother like, I don't know. Don't do it no more. But we went in the game and straight ran the rock, old school football, straight Maryland eyes.
Shout out to my boy Deuce.
And on the last play of the game, this was the proud moment right here. On the last play of the game, Bowie came back, tied it up. It was 22, something like that.
22.
Mind you, I'm calling all run plays. It's like the clock is about to run out. I'm still calling run plays.
It's a minute and 19 seconds.
No, bro, this the last play of the game.
I'm talking when we got the ball.
When we got the ball back, the clock was running,
yeah,
timeout's gone. Probably like one timeout.
Yeah,
like that.
26 seconds left. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all was out, boy?
No,
we was home.
We
We was
was
home.
home.
And I called. I said, man, 46, 45 power. We was eating. I said 45 power. Man went in there. He said, nah, coach, we going 46.
Okay.
Called 46. Running back Deuce took it to the house, man. We won the game last play. That was big, man. And just even his mother loved him, but she always joking like, man, he ain't ready. His mother, you know, she birthed a lot of athletes. She's pregnant right now with another athlete.
Okay.
But even the mother and the father used to joke like, man, he ain't ready, man. This and that. So that was a proud coach moment, just knowing.
Putting faith in the kid.
Yeah, and that little time frame to prepare him, man. So for me, that was a proud moment. But it's a lot of proud moments, but that's one.
Before you go, see so when y'all do moments like that, when y'all put faith in the kid, y'all feel like that give him so much more, like to it, like as you say, he wasn't as talented, but he had the IQ.
Yeah,
So do that like give him more courage or more
naturally, because he hooped too. He up Bishop Curley.
Yeah.
He hooped Bishop Curley. So he was a leader from the jump, but he wasn't the most athletic at the time. And also, we didn't spend a lot of time with him prepping him for the playbook. So going into a big game like that, I was nervous as hell for him.
Okay.
But he went out there, produced, and he got a W for us, man. So that was a proud moment.
Yeah, my problem moment is probably off the field. The kids, like they hitting you up for whatever. Like matter of fact, Breon Noel, he was here before.
Yeah.
I never forget. He was going through a little rough patch of St. Francis, and we made it through. He hit me up. He told me some of the realest shit I ever heard. He said, big bro. He said, God forbid something happened to my grandmother. He said, I wouldn't want to live with nobody but you. He said, I was like, what?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like it really touched me, and like, yo, I gotta keep going.
Yeah,
So
that's confirmation right there.
Yeah. So that's definitely my proudest moment.
Going right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the football stuff, that shit, we expect. You know what I'm saying? We expect to do that. Like what we doing right now.
Yeah.
It's the more off the field stuff we take a lot of pride in.
Like on some real shit. Like they know. Ain't too many coaches in the city fucking with us. Like flat out. Like we didn't beat a lot of kids, like the boys staff he talking about. They got the Matley coaches, Gonzaga coaches all on there, and they know. Like they may not say it, but they know. They know when they line up against us. They know what the fuck going on.
They know what's up.
Oh yeah, ain't no trouble. They know what's up with us. You know what I'm saying? They know what's up with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like flat out.
Okay. You said yours already?
Yeah, I
You
said
see, be the same first.
Oh yeah, you did. You definitely made that short and sweet. Well, so tell me y'all toughest competition on the field and on the court. What was y'all toughest battle?
Rush Howard County. We was talking about that growing
Yeah,
up.
I ain't gonna stunt like.
Well, I got
Go ahead, see, go ahead.
I want to hear what Joe say too.
Yeah, no,
Wait, no,
we
but
had a conversation.
mind you, Joe only been up for 1 year last year, so he really don't understand the history behind it. He's waiting about it. He can change the story,
I'm
but
gonna break it down. Like I said, I started probably about 7, 8 years ago, and we used to rock. You know what I'm saying? We used to get with them.
Yeah.
But they always had one kid. I forgot his last name, kid Jade.
10.
Number 10. Yeah, we call him number 10.
We call him 10.
And like, no matter what,
Two-sport athlete.
two-sport athlete. No matter what we did, like no matter how bad we beat him or whatever, Shorty always balled.
Okay.
And we seen him mature, man. We seen him mature, like, to every year. He getting better. He getting better. He getting better. to a point. He just had like he beat us. What was it? 11 U.
11U.
Yeah, he beat us 11 U.
Seconds.
Last 10 seconds of the game.
2 seconds. 2
Two
seconds.
seconds of the left in the game, man. We battling.
Our last time beating was 10U. We
10U.
beat 10U.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. But like Shorty a Doug, man. He going to Loyola. He a Doug. It's him
Okay.
and another kid, Blake. Blake from our boy. He in 9th grade. He ain't even stepped on the field yet.
Okay.
But he got an Ole Miss offer.
Okay.
Shorty that
Damn.
deal. Yeah, Shorty that deal.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Shorty that deal. So them two, like, I wouldn't more so say the coaching and stuff like that. Yeah, there's some good coaches out there, but like it's more so like the players. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Like,
Man, just to chime in on that, in the last 3 years, we only lost to 2 teams. We only lost to West South County,
Hamilton.
and we lost to Hamilton that 1 year.
They both tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good coaching
yeah.
staff, good program.
Veteran coaches.
Okay.
But,
Compared to us, you know
but
what
we,
I'm saying?
like C said, we dominate our league. We dominate the league. It's just West South
Outside the
County.
league too.
Outside the league, so
Yeah.
you spoke on that. See,
Don't get it
see,
twisted. Don't get it twisted.
See, make it sound-
That shit go deep, bro.
So,
I'm
yeah,
trying to tell you.
got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cause
so I'm gonna bring something back. Since you mentioned, I'm gonna bring something back.
Cause they don't fuck with us for real.
But the whole city or
No, just
all
play
over.
like the football, bro.
You gotta see started now.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what we
gonna
bring.
bring something back for a proud moment too. I'm gonna speak on too as far as a team effort. But just like West South County, great coaching staff, great program. I felt like how Michael Joe was in the early years with the Pistons, like he couldn't get over that hump.
Yeah. That was them.
That was
yeah.
Okay.
even though we wasn't due to by last year was our last year with that group, we wasn't able to get over the hump.
Okay.
But it's just like we dominate the league, but whenever we get to that game, it just you know what I mean, we just couldn't get over that hump. But shout out to them, that's a great coaching staff. But just to bring back what you said and to touch on what you said, another proud moment was our TSA game.
Oh yeah.
Our homecoming game.
yeah.
So, and our reason, Joe, Joe
He used to play for them.
yeah, Joe know. And the reason why I say it's a proud moment, we went that game finding out, well, first the team we supposed to play forfeited.
No, I'm gonna tell you how I have. So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The team we supposed to play, they forfeited.
Okay.
I think it was Unity, right?
Unity.
Yeah, because that was right after we put up them points, them 65 points or whatever. So we had another game. I'm hitting everybody up. I hit.
Somebody, Baltimore
They just
Bengals.
think, no, I hit everybody. I hit Tenacity up. I hit Bowie up because they played on Sundays. I hit them up. I hit Hamilton. Anybody in the city because I'm like, yo, this is our last kid's homecoming.
Okay.
Because the previous year we ain't getting none. Cause,
So y'all gotta set that up.
No, we had to set this up.
we had to-
Cause they
They forfeited.
That particular
Okay.
week, it's homecoming.
Okay,
We
so
went
y'all gotta do something.
Yeah,
Right? So, okay.
yeah.
Alright.
And shout out to my man Johnny too, because he ain't had to take the game.
Okay.
But we had a game. We had a game with the Baltimore Bengals. So Johnny like, man, what's up, y'all? You still got the game? I said, man, let me make the call. Straight hit them out like, bro. You know what I'm saying, we appreciate the offer, but we're gonna go a different direction.
Okay.
And got with Johnny in them. Last minute, we ain't get a chance to scout him and everything.
Man,
Nothing.
Okay.
and that's why I said that was a proud moment. We went in that game blind. I mean, we scrimmaged them early in the season,
Yeah.
but a lot of
Different
players
ball.
they had early on, it was no longer on the team, so we didn't know what they looked like and nothing like
So
that.
it was like going in like
Yeah, we
don't know
found
who
out.
was
CC
going.
told us our opponent was Friday night.
Yeah,
Friday night. Mind you, we prepped the whole week
Okay.
of not knowing who we playing.
We just repping.
And we just doing our reps, and we went into the game homecoming. We dominated. We dominated.
Man, shout out to my boy Cortez, man. Cortez Brown with 3 picks. He had 3 picks that game, 1 pick
Okay.
6.
That's
Joe get busy every game, so we ain't about to keep
Talk to
talking.
him,
Joe, you feel like you say game, Hey Joe, yo, that probably was one of our best games.
Yeah,
That's probably our best
They was
game.
getting with us.
Oh, y'all came back.
No,
No,
we was always
no.
up, but they was saying, but
Oh,
I'm
okay,
saying like
but
for
no
the
easy game,
physicality.
no.
No,
Nah, it was. Go ahead, Joe.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Joe. Talk about it.
That game was lit. Like, we definitely dominated, and we didn't really know what we was coming into. Cause all of us thought we wasn't even gonna have a homecoming till they set that game up. And then, like I said, some of us on the team used to play for them, so we know most of the people on the team, and we talking. Like that, we just dominated.
Yeah, that game was definitely
They tapped out on us too.
Okay.
They tapped out.
that'd be known. They tapped out.
on us.
They can say if they want a lot. It's been a lot of conversation on social media. We don't get into that social media debate. A lot of saying, oh, you believe they beat us, y'all crazy. I mean, the score was 21, 6?
Something like that.
It was 6 minutes left on the clock. We were still driving, and the only reason why the game ended because that coach came on the field saying something, and the ref was looking for
Our president, Nate Jones.
Nate. What you call it? The green vest.
I forgot.
I gotta put that down. But anyway, the ref was looking for. I say he was looking for our president Nate Johnson at the time, but he couldn't find Nate Johnson at the time, so he just called the game. Like 6 minutes, like we driving down the field, and we just win the game, dominated. We just dominated the game.
Yeah, we just clicking on all cylinders. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like our kids wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Like like we came out, we had a Jada Young and Buntman. You know what I'm saying?
Turned up.
Man, you already know. that's honestly, that's our secret to success, yo. Our
Music.
pregame. No, this our pregame period. This our whole ritual. Like if you first of all, we don't do it and nobody. You know what I'm saying? We always in the back. We got the music on. You know, like they're in high school, they're in the league. You know what I'm saying? Get them right. And then we had a DJ and all that. So we coming out, we had to smoke. You know, did what we had to do.
Homecomings be like the high school homecomings.
Yeah, man,
like that.
we supposed to have Money Jake a couple years ago, but our joint got canceled because we had a team fight, so we ain't had a chance to participate.
That was 12 of you. That was 12 of you. 12 of you.
CeeLo, what was your toughest competition?
We done played everybody tough. Like he said earlier, Adrian Barber. He probably one of the better high school kids that I've been seeing lately. Jamal West, his teammate.
Yeah.
Hattie, both of them gone to college, St. Francis. James Bishop.
That's the one played with Little, right?
Yeah, St. Joe.
St. Joe, yeah.
He was tough. The kid Jalen Rucker last year from Gilman, 2 years ago, he was tough. And now you got the kid Cam Whitmore from Spartan. He top 100 in the country. He a tough track for kids. And that's about it.
What would you say the difference between the Catholic League and the public school league?
Yeah, it's no difference to me.
Okay.
Because I think our top two teams, one is from Catholic, one from private. So it's just a matter of taking your pick of who you want to see versus who you don't want to see.
Okay.
Honestly.
But you think y'all could go up with whoever though?
This year I think we can beat anybody. This year, honestly. Yeah,
Okay.
this year.
That's what it
They
is.
got some youngins out there.
Yeah, my guy Dion Parrish. Shout out to my guy Dion Parrish. Yeah.
Sure he can go.
Yeah.
What year he in?
He gonna be a junior this year, 25 a night type guy.
Okay.
He don't really get the credit he deserves. I think he the best guy in the area, to me. But yeah, that's my guy right there though.
Okay.
Definitely rock with Dion Parrish. Yeah.
What would y'all say is something about the coaching that people don't like understand or they sleep on? Like I know everybody probably think all it is you put them on the field and you just giving them plays and shit like that. What's the part of the game where y'all be like it's not? Because I know like y'all said y'all be doing your homework. It's like another job. So it's like you get off your job and then you go straight into that.
Even
Time and commitment, like even with your girl and your families, they probably don't understand like why you in the gym this long or why you doing this, why you doing that. Cause all I watch is basketball in my house, so
Me too.
that's it. I just be locked into anything.
My shit don't change from ESPN.
WNBA,
Yeah.
high school, whatever. I just watch basketball, so I'm always glued to basketball. I just had a son. He's 6 weeks. I make him watch the game too. Like you gonna sit in that Bobby and watch his game. So that's it. Just time and commitment. Everybody don't understand the time process and the commitment process of it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Cause like you said, like even when you at work, you still doing your little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you always working on your craft, especially if you want to be the best.
Right.
That's our goal. Like we don't do it, and I'm not knocking anybody to do it, for recreation and stuff like that. But we really want to be the best. Like I called him up on Wednesday for real. He like, yo, what's up? I'm like, shorty, I want to be one of the greats. And I told him I am gonna be one of the greats.
Okay.
By the time I'm 40, like me, my coaching staff, our coaching staff, like we gonna be some of the best to ever do it in the city. Everything I love, yo.
Okay.
So it's a lot of time, like you said, man. You going back home, your family, like not even just your partner. Your mother and father, they may not understand. Like, man, why you spending so much time? Because they don't understand. Like, that's your safe haven.
Right.
And you're rewarded seeing a kid like him get better every day.
Yeah.
We always tell them like, the mistake you made today don't make it tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the growth from day to day.
Right.
It's crazy, man. And that's the most satisfying feeling in the world.
Right.
So that's the time and commitment.
Okay.
Yeah, just like Big Bro Savage always say, he sound pissed off for greatness.
Yeah.
Pissed off for greatness. So when I first used to hear him say it, I'm
We
like,
used to laugh at that shit.
Damn,
I just realized it this week, bro.
damn.
Like
Well,
last week. No, last week on Wednesday, I just realized what he meant. Like, I really woke up, like, on some bullshit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Just sit back and understand what he's saying, like, piss off with greatness, like, that's deep. And that really comes with the time and the commitment and just studying. Like, we'll dissect a team all week. We'll prep for them all week, and we'll go out there, and it's a good feeling to go out there and see execution.
Joe
And get the W's. Yeah, like, they already know. Film study, all that. Like, we sending them film right after we play Saturday. Y'all need to watch this film.
Yeah, whether they watching that,
That's
on.
on. Yeah, they don't watch. That's on. And it shows who ain't watching.
Yeah.
It shows, but that just goes to show that we was proactive. Even if we had to buy a film, we'd call some, send me that.
We pay
What you
money
want for it?
them.
Like, we can't make it. Send me that. Like, they don't.
And our thing is, yo, we played a game 100 times before we actually stepped on the field or stepped on the court. Like, we already, what he gonna do? You know what he gonna do? Like, we play that game 100 times. 100 times, like, in the head. So when we get there, like I said, Joe know we call the plays out before the other team even run it.
Okay.
They be pissed. Oh yeah, this coming.
Right.
Cause we go over it so much. Like, we was playing Silver Spring.
Oh,
I told you, they had this play. I ain't gonna, like, the previous team.
no, that whole formation was.
Yeah,
they just saying run what we thought they was going.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they had one particular play. It was a rollout, cross the field throw. They kept on doing. Or was it, and they had a double pass too. I told my DBs, if they get that shit off, I said, yo, that's y'all ass. I ain't had no punishment made up because I was seeing it so many times.
Nigga just was hot.
Yeah, it was hot because it looked so crazy, and they was getting because the corner come up like that's not your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got two corners, you got 9
they
people
had
to
a
get job.
formation that was deadly. If your defense wasn't disciplined enough, they could have really.
Yeah, we shut that shit down. We shut that shit down.
We was really relying on athletes to make a play for that game, and they did it.
Yeah.
What's the most frustrating part about y'all job? You ever get the kids that, like, you want them to get it, they just don't get it type shit?
Definitely kids that don't listen. Like, I mean, piggybacking off what they saying, like, same thing with high school. You go watch this team play, that team play, and you beating the kid head all in practice. Yo, number 12 the shooter, or 22 can do this well. And then the kid that don't do it or come downstairs at halftime, like, I ain't hear you say that, but you got a kid who sit on the bench like, oh no, he was saying that all in practice.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part. It's just frustrating that kids don't take what we say to full consideration until it happened at the time.
Okay.
Then when it happened, they be like, oh, you was right. But if you would listen from the get-go, we wouldn't be down 12, 13 points. We would be up 8 or 9 because I done prepared you to see that already. That's the biggest thing. Kids just not really. I mean, I was the same way as a kid. I thought I knew everything. But now I'm on the opposite side of it. I'm trying to prepare you for life and show you that if you prepare for it early, then everything should be up.
Right.
That's all.
Like he said, man, it's just we'll go over something 100 times. Like, look, this is what he gonna do. We seen it on film. Then we actually showed him, look, this is what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do this. If this don't work, they gonna do that. All you gotta do is do this. It's plain and simple. Our biggest thing is being selfish. Like, it's not all about you making a play. You know what I'm saying? Because how we design our offense, how we design our defense, it's not a one-man show. Sometimes all we need you to do is come around the corner and box. We don't need you to make the play. You know what I'm saying? We need you to stop him from coming here so this guy can make the play, and it's all by design. But they be caught up in getting film. You know what I'm saying? Other stuff like that. And that come apart of, like, sometimes they don't trust us. Like, yo, like, we won't get you your shine. Believe us. And then they'll see after the fact, like, Coach, you was right. So long as they see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can live with that.
Okay.
But the most frustrating thing, our 7-year-olds right now, Joe, they listen 10 times better than what y'all do. 7-year-old kids, bro.
The younger ones?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's very odd. It's very odd. You know, like to see and.
They be feeling themselves for real. His age group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see that. Yeah. How old are you?
14.
Yeah, that age group. Yeah, that's when they feel.
All right. So listen. So off the field, I'm saying off the court is them dealing with women.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit frustrates the hell out of me.
Yeah. Some WCW.
I don't like all the posting.
I'm just saying, like, yo, like
posting girls.
Not all your business.
And we tell them, like, I ain't gonna lie, we had a real
puppy love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We had a real conversation with him one day, cause I forgot what happened, but we was on the hill, Joe. I remember we was talking. I said, yo, honestly, I said, man, you look to your left, look to your right. Man, the girl you dating right now, she might end up dating one of you guys on your team right now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
especially
saying?
athletes.
Yeah, athletes.
They definitely the hot ones.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, y'all about to break up. You about to go here. You about to go there. So ain't no telling what she gonna do. Now I say every girl's like that, but she, like don't be shocked.
Yeah, be mindful of it. Put them on game.
That's what we trying to tell the kids, man. Nothing matters but them, but your books and your family and football. That's all that matters. The girls, man. Cause at the end of the day, ain't no girl gonna want no dumb player, no dumb kid. Cause they go, like you said, they gonna go after whoever they see. Oh, he going first round. I'm gonna go see him. You ain't got no education over here, so don't invest your time with what matter. And just to piggyback what they said, the most frustrating thing is just like when you
IG shit too, yo.
Social media alone is frustrating, especially when they come out with our guys, cause they young, they just doing what's trending. And not really understanding was like, especially we hate that middle finger stuff, taking pictures, posting middle finger, because you never know who's watching.
Right.
Matter of fact, to speak on that, we had a jamboree. We got into a little, I wouldn't really say physical, more verbal, more shoving, altercation with Rosedale, right? And I hit one of my guys who was a recruit at McDonald's. We don't go into details, Joe. I hit one of my guys who was a recruit at McDonald's. Like, yo, did you make the game? He like, no, I ain't even make the game. I ended up going to our old male catch Hamilton, but I heard y'all was up there fighting. I'm like, dang, you ain't come to the game, but you heard. So that goes to show, like, you never know who's out there watching. Like, you gotta watch what you doing, man. And like, even us, we don't be on social media with all that other extra stuff. We practice what we preach, and we try to teach our guys how to conduct themselves off the football field, because mainly that's what they watch. They know you can score a touchdown. They want to see how you act under pressure. How you act if you get slapped in your face. How you act in the classroom. That's the most important, man. Just basic life skills, man. Yeah,
man. But and to wrap that up, yo, like to see them, like we always say, either you gonna be a gangster or you gonna be a football player. It's you cannot be both. And to see our kids do that, like we had a lot of our kids since they was babies. Like, yo, that's not even you. Like, we know that's not you. You know what I'm saying? We done been in situations and you prove that's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're not even built like that. So why is you faking?
Put on that front.
Yeah, why you bluffing? Like we don't or catting, like how they say it. You know why you catting? You know what I'm saying? For real, like it's so frustrating, bro, because they be having so much promise, yo. They be having the world in their hands. And they piss it all away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
you know, this town is full of niggas with talent.
Oh,
They
yeah,
threw that shit way over.
I told my guy James Lowry I was gonna shout him out. Man, he one of the best football players. He came from Pikesville too. He got into a situation. He been gone since he was 18.
Okay.
And everybody know, like, Shorty was that.
He was that. Okay.
It was that, man. Like, he kind of started at Hamlin Park, then he went to Pikesville, then he played at Ramsdale High.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got into some shit. You know what I'm saying? But he be home soon. So shout out to him, man.
Joe, what's the toughest part for you? What's the most frustrating part with football?
I'm not really sure on that.
I know what you're sure of.
What you say, Mardy?
He want to say them girls, ain't
That's one of them.
No, I'm talking on the football field. I know.
What, conditioner?
I know what you said at your mouth, but I'm gonna see if you want to say it. See what you said. Frustrating part. We can speak on our championship game, West South County.
Oh, when
frustrating
we just
part.
on the way up here.
Oh yeah.
See, I'll see if you catch it, but I know that was real frustrated for a lot of guys. I'm sorry, that was real. I don't know if you caught that, but that particular game was was real frustrating for a lot of guys who put it all on the line and not receiving that feedback from, if they felt like their brothers wasn't going 110% for them.
He just said it in the car.
You can only say about four who actually went hard and gave it their all. But if everybody would have did, we would have won even.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, yo. Like, we always appreciate like your brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we always say, don't call that man your brother if you don't love him. You know what I'm saying? And you ready to die for him. Because people don't realize that football, being on that football field, it can one wrong turn, you can lose your life on that.
Yeah.
So you really gotta be able to, man, look, I'm putting everything on the line for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm rapping with him. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, now that all three of y'all are fathers now, how do y'all look at the game versus before? Like, I know it's like y'all raising kids and y'all coming up with the kids before y'all had kids, but now that all y'all fathers, like, do y'all look at it as, like, do it make y'all feel a certain way as far as the sport period, or do y'all look at it like different considerations and shit like that? Or what? Like, how does it make being a parent, being a new parent, how does that make you feel about the
See,
game?
me personally, my son, like, I ain't gonna put it on him. I'm gonna bring him around the game. If he gravitates to him,
Yeah.
if he gravitates to it, then that's just what it's meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, even, because we already perfected. Like, I done had a nephew on my team, he done had a nephew on the team. How we do it, Mardy coach my nephew. I coach his nephew, you know what I'm saying? So it won't be no daddy ball and none of that crazy stuff like that. And you can't even address me as Uncle C or, you know what I'm saying? Like daddy.
Everybody else.
Yeah, you just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna put it on him. Like, he gonna pick it up because it's around him. Like,
Yeah.
But I really think he gonna be a hooper. I think he gonna be with C for
Okay.
Man, so like my situation, like now, I'm actually coaching my son now. My son been playing 2 years. So he went on the field, got his own identity under a whole nother coaching staff.
Okay.
Before we became on, we were just fortunate enough to actually step on and take over this team. So like you said, we not into daddy ball. At the end of the day, the best 11 gonna play. I don't care if my son, that's my son. If he messing up, he come out the game.
Yeah.
The best man gonna play, and that's
We gotta talk about it too, bro.
best man gonna play, and that's why I think there's a lot of power struggle. A lot of coaches around in these leagues trying to play daddy ball, make sure that son, the one that's eating, but it's all about the team.
Man, that's because they were trying to live through this.
Yeah.
You see that so much.
Guys ain't never played or didn't get time or didn't win this, went in there, and they trying to take their son and make this program and their program. I mean, I'm gonna coach my son because I coach basketball, but I personally want to play football with them. I don't really want to play basketball, honestly.
Both of y'all passing y'all.
I mean,
you trust each other.
yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that, but
yeah.
at the same time, like I didn't play on teams and like kids hated their fathers. Like, man, I ain't get in.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you can
saying?
see
So
that.
when you get in the
See
car,
that.
it'll be an argument about why he ain't played. Now
Some
wifey
Austin
coming down,
Doc
coming
Rivers
down.
shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I mean, personally, if he gonna play, I'm gonna coach him. But just like they was saying, it ain't gonna be no dad. It's gonna be coach.
Yeah.
And then when we
Tough
get
love.
yeah,
You might
yeah,
gotta treat him
right.
tougher than
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
Just to make sure it's on board. What's I know you were saying about being the best in the city off top by 40, right? You said by age 40. What's y'all future? What do y'all goals in coaching? What do y'all want it to be like end goal, all be all type shit? Like,
I just want my own high school program. That's all.
okay.
If I get my own high school program, I feel accomplished. Like, I don't want to go to college.
Okay.
I ain't chasing the NBA or nothing overseas, nothing like that.
If it come, it come.
I mean, if it come, I ain't gonna turn money down.
Yeah.
But right now, I just want my own high school program. That's it.
And you all wanted to be at Mount Carmel?
I'll take it anywhere. It could be Baltimore County, City, private, Howard County, Harford County. I just want to affect a program with my own ideas, my own views,
Okay.
and everything else like that.
Okay.
And that's pretty much like me and C situation now. This our first time having a team on our own for real. We was always under Savage, then last year we under our bro Mo. So this is our first year actually doing our own. And so pretty much like we say gonna be the best by 40. Basically over the next 7 years of this group, we try and take it on the national level. The ultimate goal is to win championships. That's always the ultimate goal, but most importantly is we install life skills and football skills for these kids and just watch them grow and transition into society, be positive black men.
And that free education.
That's
Free
really
education.
good.
That's the ultimate goal, free education. That's what we real big on. But like C said, over the next 7 years, especially with this group, we just trying to make our mark on the city and just trying to be legendary.
Yeah, my ultimate goal, I want to be a special teams coach, whether it's D1, D3.
Okay.
Like I want to be a special teams coach somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what level it is. The highest I can take it.
What is it about special teams?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. He turned out special teams.
That's the most important part of football.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna stunt. Like even when we was under Savage, we didn't spend a lot of time on special teams.
Okay.
12U,
That shit scarred me.
like 12, until 12U, that's when we really got
That's part
it.
of the reason why we lost. Why we didn't go to the championship about 11 a year? Because it's special teams.
We ain't gonna talk.
No,
you real,
I'm saying just putting it all in perspective for real. Like, so after that, because it kind of was through on me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I ain't like that shit for real.
Okay.
Because a lot of times that's where players that don't get a lot of time, they put on that. So I flipped it. I said, all right, so I use that to everybody else. Well, I don't want to give away my secrets too much. You know what I'm saying? but I really focus in on that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of my fault, bro.
yeah, like no, because
They keep saying my fault.
No, yo, because like a lot of teams, like you said, like they don't even pay attention to the special teams.
Okay.
Special teams.
We been in the game. I met our first game of the season, yo. Like team ain't even touch it.
That's why
First 3 possessions.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we score. Oh, we get it back. You know what I'm saying? We get it back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I put my dogs
That's
in
what's
there.
up.
You know what I'm saying? Like so that like I really take pride in that. I be coming in practice. Everybody know I love some motherfucking drills. So I come in there, I say, yo, we gotta do this. They be like, yo, what is this? I said, sure, Bill Belichick won this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, what? I pull out the film. Like, yo, this is what they be on. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, all right. I see what you're saying.
I mean, for real, our top end goal that we all talk about,
Oh,
last
yeah.
Thursday is having all our kids play together. That's all.
That'd be
Yeah.
hard.
No.
As far as going from like all playing together, going football, leaving football, going straight to basketball,
Okay.
football to baseball, and just growing up.
We want to run.
And then we want to run our own program. That's
Yeah.
all. Let's have our own program with our
That'd be
kids.
hard.
Because think about on the real, like all of us coach, our whole circle. You know what I'm saying? We coach, so we always sitting and we all got kids and stuff. So we want everything to come through us. You know what I'm saying? Oh damn, C niece. Oh damn, she tops 20 in the country. Chavez son, he top 50 in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all in the house.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
family.
saying? It's us. It's all family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another one out.
Okay.
We got a lot of them when it comes to that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
What's your goal, Joe?
I just want to go to school, get an education, be great, do something with my life. Don't end up like everybody else
You will.
on
Yeah.
the streets or in jail or dead.
Okay. If you could play for anybody, who would you play for?
Us. I know, go ahead.
College and NFL.
Like it's a specific team.
Yeah. You could go to any school.
I always like Notre Dame.
Okay.
The college.
He Notre Dame guy too.
Okay.
For real.
And NFL, probably Cowboys.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just follow.
Oh, you is a man,
Joe.
Joe. I
Joe.
cannot. If there's two people I can't stand, I think you're a fan of the Lakers. You like the Lakers?
Yeah.
I can't
I'm a
stand the
LeBron
Lakers
fan,
or the
man.
Cowgirls. Fuck both of them. I don't like neither one of them. I can't stand neither one of them teams. But you'll learn though. When you get older, you always like, what the fuck I like these niggas? I don't. These niggas trash. I can't stand them, yo. They got the most delusional fans in the
Who
world.
you like in NBA?
Lakers.
Huh?
Who you like in
I'm a
NBA?
Spurs fan. I'm a Spurs. That's my
Yeah.
guys. I'm a long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it that
Who's
way.
fan? Great Packers fan, right?
Packers,
Okay,
yeah. Two guys. You don't meet too many guys like two guys. You know, standing alone. My last question for y'all, so we gotta wrap up. How y'all feel about the health situation with football? Like, do y'all feel like how y'all feel about it, and what y'all feel about parents that have concerns about it?
I mean, at the end of the day, we got respect it. Like our fall season is canceled right now. But we still approved to work out, so we still have our guys
Twice a week.
working out twice a week.
Okay.
Of course, we keep a social distance. Let them know masks is required to wear on the field. We also had hand sanitizer we give out every water break. But at the end of the day, it's a touchy topic. But at the end of the day, we just gotta respect and do what's best for the kids. If our president or our league say we shutting it down, we gotta shut it down. But we just fortunate enough to even still be able to work out. So that's to get the kids something to do instead of being in the house playing Fortnite all day. And, like mental health, we had an all-time high. People in the house, so it's like just giving them the outlet to be able to come on the field. So we just gonna take advantage of that. Season been postponed to the spring, so we just working towards that
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
But as far as that, Like, like we respect, everybody say, well, I don't want to put my kids there, for concussions or, the COVID and all the other stuff. But you gotta have a different type of love. Any other sport, you can play just to play it. You gotta love football. You can't, shout out to my man, OG Rodney Leach. He always said, man, you can't like football, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
It's not that type of sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can't jump
Too
on that
physical.
field. It's too physical, too mental. It's more mental than anything.
Okay.
Like, you gotta be prepared to actually kill the next man in front of you, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in the ramifications of football, in the sport.
Yeah.
You can't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't saying do nothing dirty, but if he line up against you, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
It's kill or be killed.
Right.
You know? That's all it is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta have a different type of ticket to play football.
True. What you think, see, with everything going on?
I mean, my school starting on time. We go back to school September 8th.
Oh, they going in the classrooms?
Yeah, we had 5 days a week.
Damn,
What
okay.
school you at again?
Mount Carmel, private school. I mean, we've been in the gym since the season been over with.
Okay.
I mean, but you gotta be under 10 people. You gotta wear your mask if you're not on the court, stuff like that. But
They in a boat.
I mean, it is. It is what it is as far as what's going on. All we can do is control our everyday life. We can't control what the government said. That's just my take on it.
So y'all ever get a kid where as though y'all want them bad, but the parents iffy about that, like the concussion shit? And all that?
Well, not the concussion.
Well, not really the concussion, but this whole COVID 19 stuff. We lost a lot of kids due to it.
Okay.
A lot of parents.
Parents ain't fucking with it.
No.
Due to some kids having underlying health conditions,
Okay.
mostly asthma.
Yeah, that shit definitely serious.
And at the point, all you do is respect it. And they know once it's all said and done, they know what they gonna come back to.
Yeah.
But it's, all you do is respect it. You want the best for the kids at the end of the day. So.
Y'all feel like everything gonna play off, like the season gonna kick off in time and all that?
Well, I see it canceled, but we already playing for spring 2021.
Okay.
That's what we working for.
Hoping. It's a lot of. Well, on the political side, it's a lot of money being messed up with this stuff. So hopefully, it's not affecting our pockets, but hopefully the higher ups get it together and we can have a season. Because it's something like Anne Arundel County, they playing.
For real?
Yeah, they playing.
And a lot of different other states, they playing
Yeah,
too.
a lot of other states playing. Actually, we was not canceled not to play at all.
Okay.
We still could have played, but our league didn't want to take the risk, and a lot of other surrounding leagues didn't want to take that responsibility or be held on that liability. That's why, like Anne Arundel County, they still playing.
All it takes is one kid.
Yeah, so they just felt like it was in his best interest to cancel the whole thing.
Yes, I seen kids playing lacrosse and all that.
Yeah,
baseball and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
And
It's a lot of stuff with that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being for real, it's a lot of race stuff coming into play.
Okay.
Because baseball, they all playing that, even though it's not direct contact and all that, but the fans packed, you know what I'm saying? They sitting all close, no 6 feet, none of that, no mask, none of that stuff. So it's some political stuff, yo.
And a lot of programs go independent. If you go independent, you can do your own thing.
Yeah,
Because like I said, they didn't ban football this year. A lot of leagues just canceled. They want to take the risk.
what do it mean to go independent?
Doing your own thing, getting your own insurance,
Like,
holding your own self.
Start your own league type shit.
like organizations like the Maryland Heat, like they got a national schedule, so they playing all over. You know what I'm saying?
Out of town and
Yeah,
shit.
Like St. Francis got
yeah,
independence.
but I don't know.
Well, not saying that I'm not saying that you playing this year, but pretty much when you go independent, you doing your own thing.
Okay.
You hold your own self liable.
Yeah, you're right.
You doing your own thing for real.
But that's a lot more work though, I assume.
Money, everything.
Just
You gotta pay the refs out of your pocket and all that.
Basically, you ain't got
More
that muscle
accountability.
behind you.
It's more accountability. That's all. You really, a lot of times they don't really have a home field, so you playing a different high
Oh,
schools.
so you play wherever.
Yeah, you play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You pretty much on your own, basically.
What y'all think about that for the youth? How you think that affect the kids, or they don't really make a difference in
what?
that? Like if they was independent as far as like not really having a home, like
also
Oh,
on the
no, they
real.
don't care. They
Don't
don't
really
think
matter.
No, they don't care. But a lot of the beefs will come with like organizations like us. Because a lot of them teams they don't start till they get in the 6th grade.
Okay.
So mind you, groom the kid, and then I'm gonna go ahead for a certain organization. So a lot of people feel like they still their kids.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, but me
I know
personally,
that's
like,
competition heavy, right?
oh yeah, for sure. But me, like, can't nobody stay their kids. They gonna do what they want to do, and they gonna always find a home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's like anything.
Yeah, if anything, the ones that's been affected is like the seniors, the ones that's moving on, to going to high school,
Like
going
him,
to college.
like Joe.
A lot of kids who don't get to play their last year of rec or high school ball, they had like offers on the table. I'm not saying they still won't be able to go to where they trying to
It's
go,
complicated
but
things.
yeah, it just kind of, don't give you that last impression to show off your talent to wherever you trying to go. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point.
My last question, Malik, you said you quiet over there. You seen Big Bro do this from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
So what's your outlook on the whole
He was
thing?
he
What
played
you
Pikesville too.
I thought I probably would too.
Okay. So what you see like from day one, all the guys? What you see like you see the growth like in your words? What would you see? The growth
It's
from
it's cool looking up to all of them because they impact a whole bunch of young lives, stuff
Yeah.
like that. They're real important to their lives. You can see how they grew up. Like they're not like teenagers no more. They're like really grown men role models to these kids, and that's cool looking at from the outside looking in. And yeah, they should be doing big things in a couple years.
Man, dog laces for all out picks.
Yeah.
He out camera guy. He get us right. Shout out to the shooter. Man, dog do his thing, man.
He did shout out everybody,
Everything.
man.
I still be playing though.
Oh yeah, we played. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, that's all that call. We did. We played
Yeah,
together.
he get flagged all the time.
Hey, so we hey.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, in closing, I guess y'all can shout out y'all programs and tell them how to get in contact in case anybody watching this got some kids they want to get involved in sports and shit like that.
Good night over here. He looking at us death row. Death row.
Man, no, Coach C, head coach of Pikesville, 7U. Come join us, man. Like we building something great. Like I ain't gonna speak on it. Like they know what's up. They know what's up. If you want to get some good work, come out at us, man.
Man, Coach Mardy, Pikesville 7U.
Offensive coordinator.
OC, assistant head coach, man. They already know.
Yeah.
Our name speak for itself, man. Resume speak for itself. And I mean, we death row reloaded 2.0, man. Everybody know we the real death row up there, man. But at the end of the day, everybody, we gonna touch and see everybody, man.
For real.
I'm in the gym. Y'all know.
Every gym. Field, eat everywhere.
I'm in the gym. If I want you, I'm gonna come get you. You gotta believe that.
We want to touch everybody, yo.
We're gonna close out, Joe.
Go ahead, Joe.
Joe,
Where you want to high school at next year, baby?
Newtown High School.
Okay.
That's what
You
it
wanna
is.
shout your brothers out, yo?
Shout out,
They shout out the team, I win the division.
shout out to 13U Death Row.
That's what it is.
And shout out to our boys, man. Wildcats.
Shout out my young boy I sent y'all away, Deshaun.
Oh, yeah.
I said Deshaun. I told Jazz
they-
Deshaun.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I
they-
told
that's
Jazz.
what-
That's my man.
Yeah,
That's all
Yeah, my little man.
Yeah.
But in closing though, like I said, as you can see how much impact the coaching put on these young guys' lives, and we know it's going to continue to happen. And hopefully, well, I ain't gonna say hopefully, the future is definitely big for all of the kids and for the coaching staff and all that. But just, I would say this episode just to shed some light on, like, it ain't all about just picking up a clipboard and just telling your kids, go here, go there. It's really like these guys put their passion into that shit. So, you gotta respect it. And also, it's not just about a winning and loss thing. It's about really impacting these kids' lives. So, we all been involved in the youth and impacting the youth lives, so and making it a better generation and keep passing that shit down. So, as I always say, this shit about Baltimore, it's bigger than Baltimore, but it's Baltimore first. So, we want to keep changing the narrative a little bit on our city. We look